Hello and welcome to another update video about Chiliz. So Chiliz is one of the charts that we've been covering now for a while, not so much. I cover it more frequently for channel members. The view of since June here or May actually reveals that we moved up in what you could consider a wave 1 in 5 waves here back in September. And we then came down in a wave 2, a very dodgy wave 2, to be honest. It also retraced much more than it would be ideal for a wave 2, but it didn't invalidate the idea of a wave 2. But really retraced too much, so it costs the chart some credibility, because normally, in most cases, setups will fail eventually if the wave 2 retraces more than the 78.6 Fib retracement. That's more based on experience than on traditional Elliott Wave rules. It did hold so far, yes, but you can see it even broke below the 88.7 Fib back in December. So yeah, it cost the chart a little bit of reliability. But anyway, since then it started to move again, and we have a 5-wave move to the upside as complete. I do count it though as the wave, as a wave 1, as a leading diagonal, because these waves, you can only really count it in 5 waves if you count the subwaves as ABC structures. So I did that here. Each of the subwaves has 3 waves. So it's a wave 1, so it's less reliable again, yeah. And then again, I have to tell you, in the wave 2 that I showed you, we retraced a little bit too much down here. And the following wave 1 is also less reliable because it's only a diagonal pattern. Now, diagonal patterns, they are not impulses, okay? So they can work out. I mean, a diagonal means if it's all going well, this is the first wave of a larger wave or move into the trend direction to the upside here. But a diagonal is always choppy. You can see it looks quite choppy. A lot of setbacks, choppiness, yeah. And it makes the whole chart less reliable again. So then it, for me, I try to avoid those charts when I can. There are charts which don't have this choppiness and which produced a proper impulse in their wave 1. Chiliz didn't, but it can still be traded, So here the idea is, as long as we're holding in this support area, which goes down to round about 11 cents, we can still focus on higher, and we could get a 3rd wave. But this level here needs to hold, yeah? So we're talking here about the area between the 50% and the 78.6% Fib level, between 13.8 cents and roughly 11.5 cents. I would allow it to come down a little bit lower. I mean, maybe even 10.6 cents, knowing that Chiliz likes to retrace sometimes more than the 78.6 Fib, but again, it makes the chart a little bit less reliable because it just indicates weakness. But yeah, I mean, we've seen some upside so far, but the upside, since we touched this moving average here yesterday, by the way, it's the 50-day moving average, since then, the upside has been only in 3 waves. So it's only corrective upside. It's not impulsive. We need 5 waves to indicate that an uptrend has started. At the moment, we only have 3. But, we reacted to a moving average, and we reacted to the so-called golden ratio here, the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. So a first indication that we have started the move up in the 3rd wave would be given if we break above the previous swing high at 14 cents. What would be a target for the 3rd wave? So based on the current low, and by the way, I can't tell you with confidence that it has bottomed yet in the support area. I think another low is still very much real. I can't tell you that because we haven't seen the 5 waves up, okay? And we haven't even made a higher high. But it's possible. It's possible. So target for the 3rd wave would be the 1.618 Fib extension. We're talking here about at least 25.8 cents. So it's a decent reward to risk ratio as long as we're holding the 10.6 cent level. Okay, that's my update about Chiliz. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.